there, it is Alia. In today's video, I'm going to be using the Adelaine Morin X Tarte palette, which you can see in the bottom right of your screen, to do a makeup look. And so I just went ahead and I started off by curling my hair because I absolutely love curling my hair. It just takes forever, but that's not important because I sped it up for you so you can't even tell. Because I was feeling really bougie that day. But anyway, back to the palette because I got distracted. I know that the video I put up last, well, the only video that was on my channel was me doing the Adelaine Morin review thing, but I wanted to try out a different format because I haven't found my niche in video making yet, so just bear with me. And honestly, if you're here, you probably didn't see the other one, so you're good. So I'm just curling my hair. I was watching Adelaine Morin videos, and then boom, that was a good transition, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm really excited. So actually, after I finished curling my hair, I went back and I curled like the front pieces tighter with smaller sections so that it looked more curly overall, which is something I definitely recommend. Nice. Okay, so I went ahead and I already started off with base, and I'm taking the Adelaine Morin palette, and I'm going to be using the color Law of Attraction, and it is essentially this nice shimmery yellow color, and it goes on really beautifully. Oh, I do my brows first. I get it. Hurry up. Okay. Here's where I take Law of Attraction, which is a shimmery yellow color, and it goes on very nice, and I'm just using that as my base layer of eyeshadow. And my personal preference is to kind of wing out eyeshadow, but again, that is not for everybody, so if it's not for you, don't worry, you're good. You can obviously make any shape with your eyeshadow, and that's what makeup is about, doing it for yourself. So if you want to change it, go right ahead, but I essentially just use that to create like this sort of wing effect and then blend it all the way into the inner corner of my eyes. And I actually did most of my eyeshadow in real time, so that way you got an idea of how long it took. If you guys hate this, please tell me nicely, please, though. But if you guys don't like that and you just want to see cuts, I'm perfectly fine with doing that too. Just, again, trying to find my niche, but we're good. Okay, so after we do that, I'm just going to go ahead and let you know that I use the color Adelaine on the lid of my eyes, and I don't do a cut crease here because that was too much work, and it looks fine without it. Oh, just kidding. So for my lid, I use the color Girls Supporting Girls, which is just a nice bright yellow. It's matte, and it goes on very good, and if you want to take the time to make that a cut crease, you can, but I just prefer to like blend it out because I think in the end it looks good. And most of the time I spend with my eyes open anyway, so it's not like anybody's going to be able to tell. Woo! And so I'm just bringing that up to the crease of my eyes and then kind of trying to blend it out. So now I'm going in with the highlighter color Promise Ring, and I'm just putting that on the inner eye corners of my eyes. And I just blend that up into Law of Attraction just to kind of create this seamless effect. And I really like using highlighter on the inner eye corners because it makes you look very like bright and awake. And personally, Promise Ring is one of my favorite highlighters I've ever used because it is very, very pigmented. And then I'm just taking whatever is left on my brush, honestly, but mostly Girls Supporting Girls and Law of Attraction, and I am just putting that on the bottom of my eye to kind of bring the color all the way around. And that is a very simple trick for making you look like you did more than you actually did. So it just helps to frame your eyes, and it makes your eyes look a little brighter, a little darker, depending on what colors you used. And then I'm just going back with the highlighter color to blend that back out. And then I went ahead and did my eyeliner off camera, but there's me stressing about it because, I'm a perfectionist, and if my eyeliner is not perfect, I'm like freaking out. Like, I will literally redo the whole eye, but that's not important because please don't do that. But there's me stressing about it for a little bit. Personally, my tactic is to just keep adding on color until it looks okay, as you can tell. Okay, there's me being like, yeah, I did good. Okay. After that, I'm taking my eyelash curler because you should definitely curl your lashes. It is one of the smallest things that you can do to make your lashes look really good. And then I'm using a clear brow and eyelash like gel, and it essentially just helps build up a little bit. It's like the buildable mascaras but without all the darkness to it, and so it's a nice base layer. And then I'm using this Amuse mascara that I got from like Miss A's. It was like $1, but it works pretty well. And then I'm taking the blush color I Feel Beautiful and putting that on my cheeks and on my nose. And I am in theater, so I use a lot of blush. But if you don't like that look, then don't put a lot of blush, or don't put any blush. I don't care. Do your own thing. And then I also put it on my nose too. Don't know if I already said that, which is something I'm trying out, and I think I like it because otherwise my nose feels very, very like lonely. And right after this, I'm going to take that highlight color Promise Ring and put it on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, the top of my lip, and I think a little bit on my chin. And I really like putting it all over on your face because as you move throughout the day, different parts of your face catch different parts of light. And you'll see that I actually was not happy, and I just put my finger in there because we want a super glow. And then I'm just taking this Wet n Wild color, just like a nice nudie pink, and just putting that on. It's one of those matte lipsticks, and I kind of just wanted a very neutral, chill lipstick because I was really proud of the eyes, and I didn't want to like overshadow them. But you'll actually see in my next video when I use the Elsa X Colourpop, I do a very, very dark lip because the eye is very light. Anyway, you'll get around to that. So actually, if you want to see the Elsa X Colourpop video, please subscribe and turn on your notifications. Boom, I just self-promoed. And again, I'm showing you this in real time. I don't know why, but I already made the video, so just deal with it. And then after this, I'm going to be using this gloss color that I don't even know where it's from, but it's just gloss, so don't freak out. Just to add a little more shine so that it kind of matched with the highlighter and the bright colors of the eyes. So there's that gloss that I'm putting on. I think it's like a Revlon, the dual-ended lipstick, but it really doesn't matter. And then there's me putting on a lot of setting spray because I watched James Charles. And then this is my favorite bit. It's so dramatic. Boom. Slow-mo. Okay, and so now I've taken down my hair, and you can kind of see where I've curled the front bits a little bit, and I'm kind of feeling myself. Just don't judge me, but have you ever done your makeup and you're like, wow, I actually don't look like a potato all the time. So this was my moment, and if you like this look, I actually made a TikTok using it, so you can go to my TikTok, which you can find from my Instagram bio. So there's this is me being a meme. This isn't the TikTok, but that's also a TikTok, so you're welcome.